Howdy everyone, Tasty here. So I haven't made a video in a little bit, but I had a lot on my plate. But now I've gotten to a state where I can make some regular videos, and I'm going to bring you a big topic today, the Blizzard and Blitzchung situation. We'll see how qualified I am to actually handle that. Also going to do some upcoming games. I'm going to leave some of them out just for time, so I can cover as much as I can of the Blizzard and Blitzchung situation. But if you do, want to see what any of the games I left out, hit the link in the description there for you. Also, if you did like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Let me know that you did. Dislike somewhere around there, and while you're at it, go ahead and share this with 2 friends and have them share it with 2 friends, and so on and so forth. That would really help out the channel more than anything. And also subscribe if you haven't already, so that way we can hit that 100 subscriber goal. We're only 1 away from it, and if we do, I will actually do a live stream where we play a game or 2 or maybe something fun. Well, I'll think of something. But anyway, just hit that subscribe button, make sure you turn on the bell icon so you can be notified when I post my next video, and let's go ahead and start the show. Witcher 3 is finally coming to the Nintendo Switch. You should buy this game just to support the company, because CD Projekt Red did something that most other companies put on the consumer. They actually made a game cartridge that fits the entire game on there, whereas if you're a Nintendo Switch owner, you kind of know how big of a deal this is, because other games like this have put half the game on there, and then you have to download the rest of it to your Switch. So if you want to support CD Projekt Red and buy an awesome game, go ahead and pick up The Witcher 3 on October 15th. Little Town Hero is Game Freak's newest RPG coming to the Nintendo company. That's right, Game Freak is making something other than Pokemon, and they have made other games in the past, but off the top of your head, I dare you to guess one and put it down in the comments below. Don't Google. Mine is going to be Mario and Wario for the SNES. If you do like Pokemon and turn-based strategy games, go ahead and pick this game up on October 16th. Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes Complete Edition is coming out again, this time for PS4 and PC. This game is set in the No More Heroes universe, but the 2 main characters get sucked into a game world where they have to work together to get through it. You can pick this up on October 17th. Lastly here, before we move on to the game to look forward to this week, we need to talk about the Ring Fit Adventure, which is coming out only to the Nintendo Switch. Now this is a little different than a lot of other games where you actually have a Joy-Con strapped to your leg, the other one attaches into a ring device, and then that's how you actually interact with the game world. Nintendo is always pushing the way that we look at video games, so it'd be interesting to see what happens with this, but I don't have too high hopes, as it looks like the Kinect Adventures that came out for the first Kinect on the Xbox 360. But I guess we don't have to wait too much longer, as it comes out October 18th. This next game here is my game of the week to look forward to. And I really do need a shorter name for this segment, so if you do have a shorter name, go ahead and leave that down in the comments below for me and let me know what that might be. Other than that, let's go ahead and move forward. Now, I've always been interested when I see this game inside a Steam or Humble Bundle when it's on sale, but now that it's coming to consoles, and me loving playing on my Nintendo Switch more than anything, I might be picking this up on October 18th. That's right, I'm talking about the return to the Obra Dinn. It's just something that the reason why I picked it for the game of the week is basically, it's a great looking, different art style of a game that is based around you finding out how this boat made it back to the docks without its crew. And I do love watching stuff about internet mysteries. I watch Nightmind and Inside a Mine quite often to just learn and soak up as many of those ARGs that I can. So if this is something that's tickling the hairs in the back of your neck, go ahead and pick this up and get it in your hands on October 18th. Alright, like I said, I'll be focusing on one story today because it is kind of big and it's been going on over the past week, and that's the Blizzard and Blitzchung situation. And there's a lot to unpack, so I do strongly encourage you to go read some of the news articles or watch some videos, as I did leave some stuff out and I may not be fully qualified to understand or to even explain the politics that are truly behind the situation. I'll do my best to put a story together that you guys can understand of what's going on, and then you can do a little bit of your research on your own to figure out everything that is happening. Alright, let's go. So, on Saturday, October 5th, Blitzchung, on the live stream for the Grandmasters tournament, actually said, "Liberate Hong Kong and revolution of our age." Blizzard's reaction was to actually ban Blitzchung for 1 year and to take all of his prize earnings away from him. They've claimed that he broke the rules of the Grandmasters, which were engaging in an act in Blizzard's sole discretion, brings you into public disrepute, offends a portion or a group of the public, or otherwise damages Blizzard's image, will result in removal from Grandmasters and reduction of players' prize total to $0, in addition to other remedies which may be provided for under the handbook and Blizzard's website terms. Which, this rule seems to me that if you say something that offends Blizzard or somebody that they work for, it just opens you up from being kicked from the tournament and not allowing you to have any of your winnings that you earned from that tournament. So Blitzchung has actually been kicked from the Grandmasters, but not only that, the 2 commentators that were there that simply facilitated him saying those words were also fired from ever being Grandmaster commentators ever again. And this is where, Gods of Change actually swooped in to try to save the day for Blitzchung, where they offered him his earnings that he would have won from that tournament, plus a ticket to their $500,000 tournament as well. There's no word yet whether or not Blitzchung will actually take them up on that offer. I would if I were him, but a lot of players have actually been flooding to this game since they've actually made that announcement. And soon after Blizzard made this decision, they actually put out a statement to their official Hearthstone Weibo account. We express our strong indignation or resentment of the condemnation of the events that occurred in the Hearthstone Asian Pacific competition this last weekend and absolutely oppose the dissemination of personal political ideas during any event or game. The player involved will be banned and the commentators involved will be immediately terminated from any official business. Also, we protect or safeguard our national dignity or honor. After the news broke, some employees from Blizzard actually held up their own protests. They covered up the plaques that were in front of the statue in front of Blizzard's HQ that said "Every voice matters" and "Think globally." Later in the same week, they held an umbrella protest that, if you want to get a full picture on what exactly that means, go ahead and look up the 2014 umbrella protest for Hong Kong. Also, an American collegiate team for Hearthstone held up a sign that said "Free Hong Kong, boycott Blizzard," but nothing was done other than cutting away to awkward commentators or the other team. So they've since quit Hearthstone and went ahead and boycott Blizzard altogether until something changes in the situation. And this brings us all to last Friday, where Blizzard actually broke the silence finally about the whole situation. And I'll be linking that down in the description below for you guys to go over that, as I just don't want to make this video too long, as well as linking the Blitzchung response to everything down there as well. So it's definitely something I want you to go check out. But the whole situation strikes me as odd, as we had an American team that pretty much did the same thing that Blitzchung did and nothing happened to them. But he got banned for 6 months and is now getting his winnings back, but he had to go his whole week of turmoil just to get those winnings and to get that ban reduced a little bit there. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, seeing as BlizzCon is just around the corner. A lot of people are already gearing up protests and making their own May costumes to make them the mascot against China and for Hong Kong. So I'll be very interested to see the Q&A this year at BlizzCon. I'll be watching it live, and you can bet your bottom dollar that if it's anything like last year when they released Doom Immortal, that they have more of a shitstorm on their hands than then. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end this right here because I don't want this to be too much of my own opinion or anything. I just wanted to give you a little backstory into what is going on for the Blizzard Blitzchung situation that's been taking the airwaves for the past week. Alright, so that's our video for today. I gave you a little bit of my opinion, a little bit of backstory on the Blitzchung Blizzard situation. We went over some upcoming games, and I chose the game to look forward to this week, finally. So if you have a new name for that segment, because it's a way too long of a name, go ahead and leave those down in the comments below and let me know what that might be. And maybe we'll do a poll where we pick, which name would be the best here for us. But I'm also going to leave a link to the Discord server that I'm in. YouTubers, there's crazy fun people there, not crazy mad people. So go ahead and check it out, and please stop by. Also, hit that like button. Let me know that you guys did like the video. You know where that dislike is. Share this with as many people as you can, as it does help out the channel. And remember to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to be notified when I post my next video. As always, I have been Tasty. This has been Random Gaming News. Think globally, and every voice matters.